Hello and welcome back to what is about to be another amazing session, epic session of Final Fantasy 16. I just noticed I didn't change my camera settings so you can't see me right now, but hopefully it should be better now. I at least think so. But yeah, welcome to what is about to be another epic session of Final Fantasy 16. Let me get back to the graphics settings because the graphics for this game always are kind of funky for me. Hold up. Frame rate 60. I would like full screen, please. It's not going full screen. This is a game sometimes. Okay, now it went full screen. Hopefully it stays like this. Let me just check. Are the FPS set to 60? Because yesterday I tried some things again. Because of that I didn't really streamed and I was pretty tired. But yeah. This is our player save. So the performance is really, give or take, can be good, can be wonky. But I've tried playing this without OBS running in the background and the performance is just so much better. It is crazy to me that just OBS does such terrible things to the performance for this game. But it is what it is. I'm gonna stop ranting about it again and let's just enjoy. We are headed to East Pool after being done with Martha's Rest. There were a few side quests here which we cleared before we stopped last time. But yeah, we're actually on the way back to Rosaria to what is probably going to be a meeting with Joshua, though we don't know yet that he's still alive. But let's
spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Let's just see how this chance encounter is going to turn out. I just realized my health was still so low from last time. Trying to learn a little bit of parrying. Right, he's only vulnerable at his head. A little bit late on that, I didn't realize I had the break already again. It's kind of odd. My Scarlet Cyclone worked once there. Again, so much nature, I'm barely able to recognize where the paths are. Oh, you can use Scarlet Cyclone in the air. Some more bandits. I'm getting so much material here. I'm hopefully gonna be able to craft lots with it later on.
It's over. Stay down.
Green sheaves. I don't know why, but I don't trust nature. I think something's gonna jump at me. Ow! I'm dying.
Too slow. Not this time.
My dodge is kind of deactivated because of the stagger. Okay, we got a full heal thanks to that level up. And that guy was quite aggressive. And I'd love to figure out how to actually dodge that one attack, because when he blows the wind at you, I couldn't dodge afterwards because of... Well, maybe I was just too late on my timing again, but it felt like I couldn't dodge because of being staggered from the wind.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We've made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Alright.
Alright. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
I wonder if there's gonna be some point at the story where we're not just treated like dirt anymore. Maybe if we're gonna start to make a name for ourselves as the mysterious new dominant with whatever, with our new outfit. Wowzers. Minotaur! Actually needed something from them for crafting. Let's get rid of the walls first, actually, though.
Go to find this Bryce. I know the road's safe.
Okay, Bryce is even further away. Do I still remember how to fight these big guys? I don't think they were particularly dangerous.
Not this time. Not this time.
I'm missing my shots there after I dodge. Sharp fangs. I think I needed something else. But there's another one, thankfully. I almost tried pressing immediately after the precision dodge. Ow. After the precision dodge. But I still missed. This time I hit it. Oh god, I'm really not paying attention right now. Minotaur main, I think that's the thing I needed. Hello? Anybody home? Treasure? That's something. You must be Bryce then.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks, true master.
Bye-bye.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
That's it.
Some more antelopes, please be friendly. Just wanna collect this stuff. This is sus.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. This area seemed a very different place back then.
Oh. Maybe some kind of rare enemy is actually gonna wait for us at the end of this path. I wonder if there's also gonna be a point where I probably just can sell all these old monster material because it's not gonna yield any better armor for crafting. Oh, could this maybe just be a viewpoint?
This would be easy.
Another one of you guys. God, they're so fast and aggressive. Okay, I could dodge this time. It's almost better to play the battle according to their rules instead of trying to attack them at all.
Who's that?
That might seriously be the better choice, just dodging them and punishing them, instead of trying to attack at all, because they're just so insanely aggressive. But I guess some moves you also just have to just see a few times until you can learn them. Which is nice, I like this kind of combat that you really have to study enemies. I just...
Drink up now, my darling.
I just wish healing didn't really feel as scarce right now.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmacia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, we got a new blade as well. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access hideaways already stone to try out this new feature. There's gonna be even more outfits then, okay.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
We look absolutely epic. And these clothes belong to our dad. Cool. Metian cross, Metian bonds. We got a full new gear set. Amazing. Increases area combo damage. Bloodhawk chess. Huh.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
This is kind of what I would have wanted in Xenoblade 3 as well. Even though there was constant war going on and everything was totally bleak. I think it would have suited to have at least a few more wholesome moments as well in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were wholesome moments in there, but there were like no cozy places or cities or something like that. You simply just had all these small colonies, but you could still see that basically it was just military camps. Okay, does it make sense to actually look around here a little bit further to maybe find some hidden chests?
Not bad at all.
There's one. Goblin coin and material.
Wonder if Martha could spare us a few bushels.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
Thank you, but also meh. Make for Phoenix Gate. Are we this close actually already?
I'm not sure this harvest will see us through winter.
Maybe. But it's not as though we've got anywhere else to go.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
Oh, this tower.
Anything take your fancy?
Yeah, we're not gonna be needing to buy new gear anytime soon. Breath of the Wind Rook's Gambit. I've seen this in one other shop already. Lovely Dark and Deep Orchestrion Scroll, another 40,000.
Here you are.
And I guess we can sell our old gear.
Should make me a few gil. Oh, well, he won't say no. Got anything else for me?
Oh, some things are simply just for money making. Black blood as well, and we have tons of those.
Should make me a few gil. Oh, well, he won't say no.
At least I think that's the case. The other stuff at least says it is for crafting. So I should be good in selling this, I think.
Should make me a few gil. See you then.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
So,
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
so then which of our mother married into the Empire? Or even the Emperor, if I understood that correctly. And is now running things here. Oh, this is gonna be a big payback later on. No one here?
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalivian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Don't worry, he won't have gone far. He's not too steady on his feet.
Hopefully. Something tells me this is gonna turn into something bigger.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
This
Sorry,
could...
Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I reckon Patrick would be your best bet, yeah. He's been looking after the old fellow for a while now. Try the stables. He should be there this time of day.
I don't want to get too conspiracy, but the way he hesitated and that expression could be a trap. "30 years is quite a long time, so the Empire could have had enough time to plant a few spies in the city as well."
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. So that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
It's just my fear that he's gonna get snitched up by...
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Oh, all the way down there. Up there. Well, this could have been a nice opportunity to test out our new gear, but I unfortunately killed all the enemies along this path already.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Wake winds!
With the roundhouse kick, the finishing move.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I should actually maybe just spend my ability points since we have so many of them. Alright, there's a limit break feature later. Flames of Rebirth. I wonder, is this the same? I should just maybe buy it and test it out. Since I wonder, is this the same as just these skills? Oh wait, you can actually master these as well. But for some things it doesn't even say what mastery even does, like for this. Oh, mastery extends trigger window. Increases shift distance and claw range. Let's grab that. Mastery allows assignment to any icon. Huh? Wait. Do you mean to tell me I could basically put Phoenix skills on here? Since that's what it sounds like. Summon a magic nullifying tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies and upon ensnaring them inflicts multiple hits. Yeah, these have an insanely long cooldown. Maybe these are just kind of limit break abilities. Since I know there's a limit break feature, at least later in the game. Upgrade increases hits, mastery assignment to any icon. Mastery imbues blade with fire, increasing ability potency and range. Burning blade mastery reduces time required. That's actually Pog. Do you also have mastery of the fire charge? Not yet. Let's grab that. Seems like a no-brainer. Down thrust. Actually, why not? Even though I've forgotten to use that skill. Mastery increases maximum kicks to 2. Recommended for use with abilities like down thrusts, which deal more damage when dealt from higher up. Oh, down thrust is even stronger when you do it from higher up. Ah, I see. So that's why grappling heavier enemies launch you into the air, because then you can actually just rain down on them with down thrust. We still have so many points, let's just grab this. I mean, I can also just unlearn this immediately, so... Let me grab this as well, and then I can... Blaze of Rebirth, I can actually just straight up equip this. Sons of Massive Pillar of Fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames while also partially restoring Clive's HP. I mean, that is nice, but the cooldown is just so insanely long. And you're not really able to change ability sets mid-battle. Mastery... Assignment to any icon. Oh, okay. Right, if I master this, I could just assign this to an icon where I think... Okay. Maybe for later then, if we have 6 skill slots and there's a skill I don't really think I need. I don't really need the ability points, but I also kinda don't. 25 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 20, 27. Alright, this was Rourke's Gambit. Heal amount is determined by current HP regain indicated on the life buff in faint green. Oh, okay. I recommend it for use when HP regain is high or when surrounded by numerous enemies. I should have paid closer attention to these tooltips. Burning blade can parry. Oh, I see. Maybe regular strikes can not always parry, and that's why I got beaten up when I tried to practice parries a little bit. Swift recovery can also parry? Okay. Taunt, recommended for luring enemies to precision dodge or parry. Alright! This is what it showed here. I never noticed. It actually shows the parry here. This is just such a classic case of me learning game mechanics when I'm just so far into the game already. It happened with Xenoblade, it happened with some other game I don't remember right now. Anyways, onwards. Joshua waits for us. Oh no, we're getting back to depression.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
So even monsters cannot survive in the blight? What even is the blight? Obviously, it is some state of absolutely no ether in the environment. But I wonder if it's just kind of the same case with Xenoblade 2, where the world is kind of in its dying state. And what even might be causing this? Maybe the dominants using their powers too often, and because of that, draining all that ether out of the environment.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Alright, this was the tower that one woman mentioned.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I see. Something is about to happen with the amount of potions I'm getting here.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Are we gonna stand on the same mountain that Joshua was at?
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Yeah, let me check back at the hideaway.
And what do you want? Guinepost weighing you down?
Okay, yeah, this was kind of obvious. The gear we just got now is also quite special, so we're not gonna really be needing to upgrade anything.
Anything else?
Phoenix Gate ruins. Untouched at the many winters as the strongholds fall, the scars of that fateful night linger still upon her walls.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
At the doggo. We need to be strong together now.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Oh, this is where we clashed. And that hellfire explosion tore open this immense crater.
What is it, Torgal?
Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
All right, the
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it!
He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
All of the ancestors. I mean, we messed up the apodatory pretty much when we fought in here.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual. More trouble.
Lightsaber?
Garuda, lend me your... can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
I wonder if these things just activate because we're intruders, or if Joshua would have needed to fight them as well at such a young age. I saw someone shooting a laser at me there. I should actually, just for fighting, I should stick to toggle commands, because potions I'm gonna use more rarely.
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
And let's see what it does first. Okay. That was poorly timed.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
I was trying some new things there and totally didn't pay attention to my dodging. In favor of wind gouge. These don't seem like robots. Bomb?
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Treasure? No.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Is another Guardian? Another Guardian.
Not this time.
I couldn't see it. Okay, play by his rules. Don't get too hell-bent on attacking. New enemies? I was mid-animation. Okay, a little bit out there. I'm not even doing what, I don't even know what I'm even doing anymore. Will of Windrock's Gambit. Wait, was it that thing that I could buy as well? Gear. Increases gouge damage, Rook's Gambit damage. Oh no, I could probably buy the thing that reduced the cooldown of Rook's Gambit, I think.
Like this.
Huh. An Iron Giant.
Is the feelings mutual?
Adapt, learn, overcome. What? What?
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long it is. With me. Give them all you've got for.
It's down. This is our chance.
Oh, not this again. Yikes! Ein Giant dismantled. That was a tough nut to crack.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Always appreciate free healing. What is this mural there? Look kind of like Garuda. Oh, now we're getting really close to where we fought. I recognize these towers.
Right then. This time.
Fresh.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Now even the ghosts are attacking us. Where am I even supposed to go here? There are probably so many paths. Can I go here as well? Or would this just lead back? Okay. So it seems either left or right. This is just another potion. Probably could have let that. Save that for later, because probably we're gonna have to face 2 challenges, so the path forward is gonna unlock. Okay.
Flames to That's enough. It's over.
It did say Wraith, but the body model was kind of the same for the goblins.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
This might take a while.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder. So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
And obviously we're not gonna catch up to Joshua because we keep getting hindered by every single freaking defense mechanism existing in this place. Not quite Garuda after all.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god. You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you? What? I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Okay.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Wowzers. Get out, get out, get out. Ouch!
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Holy moly, he has a lot of health. Oh, he's partial priming.
I see.
Okay, he's getting aggressive. Play careful. His stare time was also way shorter.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Oh!
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Frick. And another level up. Oh, that is so epic, actually, that they let you fight Ifrit like that as well. Fire shot. Oh, we're gonna be getting an epic fire sword probably with this.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
But.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second Icon of Fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second Icon of Fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
No! Castle Desbog?
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord.
What even is that? Don't tell me it's her severed head. Don't show it, please.
Benedicta.
This couldn't have been Sid. He wouldn't do that. He left her alone. Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery launch that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities tab at the main menu. Limit break. The limit break gauge. The moves set is so different. I had so much trouble magic chaining during limit break. The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's health bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing the left and right stick when this gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. I mean, with how fiercely you're attacking there, you can get really aggressive because at that point you're probably just parrying any attack that's gonna come in, since the strikes count as guard breaking.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
Why are we in such battle position? Should be a little bit more calmer. Okay, so we have new powers, but didn't Ifrit channel it. Limit break. What's the mastery? Upgrade adds a third gauge, mastery a fourth. It's gonna take longer to actually activate it then, but is it gonna be worth it? Ignition, attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing small enemies back, can be used in midair. And the other thing is Will of the Wikes. Summon a storm fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. 35 seconds, 22 seconds. Upgraded increases fireball count while nullifying up to 4 attacks. Widens area of effect and increases potency. Oh, it even says the battle techniques, which you get bonus points for during arcade mode. Strike a single target with the Will of the Wise Fireball multiple times. Well, I did save up a lot of points, so... Attribute bonuses: changes attack style, doubles spells, increases charge, magic burst, and precision shot potency by 10%, increases iconic ability potency by 10%, slow restores, blah blah blah. Increases defense, prevents stagger when taking damage. Semi-prime finish. So obviously, with more bars, you're gonna have a longer limit break, but it's also gonna take longer to fill it, so I'm kind of 50-50 on actually increasing the bars. I guess whatever, let's use it. These I want to keep. I'm even thinking of de-learning something to maybe get the 4th bar as well already, but it's only 300 points, so whatever. So Titan is gonna be next on the list, because I think with our newfound courage and will to live, we're not gonna let Sid take the brunt of Titan in his weakened state. Anyways, I'm gonna need a short stretch break, a BRB. I'll leave you to this beautiful forest ASMR. We are back. Okay. The meaning of life is our current quest. Who could have done that to Benedicto, to be honest? Also, I noticed that for all the icons, they have a very... They, like, have their own music. I noticed during the battle with Ifrit there, it was kind of the same as when we started the game, and the same went for Titan when we saw that cutscene. Obviously, it was not the same instruments or exactly the same, but it was like the same theme. Just a little bit softer because it was a non-action cutscene. Right, we can basically sprint. What's wrong?
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
No, don't say anything he happened in Eastwood. Toggle Wade!
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
You branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? We're innocent people! Stay here!
It's over.
There's so many! Okay, you got me good.
That's enough. Can't fall to the likes of you. Stay down.
It's over.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
That frickin' witch.
My mother ordered this.
Clive.
I know. Wait.
Did he just kill his friend?
Give them all you've got, boys.
That's some skill.
Oh, that backswing. That were some really, really bad snuff ups towards the end there.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastport was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Kind of recognize that mug. Oh wait, wasn't that one dude that was right with Kupka, obviously. Maybe.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
This game, man, they killed off all the characters. No one is safe. Except us Eikons, it seems. And main characters.
You're alright! I thought you might be... Ah!
I'm back, Goots. Good to see you again. My sword! My Ifrit sword!
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
No Ifrit sword? I thought I would be able to make one with the fire shard or whatever thingy I got.
And?
And what do you want? Go on, then.
Also nothing new
Finished,
here.
are ya?
Guess there's no reason then to not just continue.
To send a message, most likely.
But did she have to go so far?
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
What happened? Is everything all right? No. No, it's not.
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Vicereine or... I have to remember that word because I actually don't know what it means.
There's a commotion in the main hall. What's happened this time?
You tell Sid what you told me. We can hammer out the details once that's done.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Why was it?
Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Let us check if we have no music.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
Forevermore? Treasure coffer? Okay, that is that music. Okay, the order of acquisition seems to be just in line with new song for us, Bard.
Petals turned up to the sun, the rose fears not his shade. Earth soak in tears of blood, tonight his oath is made.
Oh wait, I actually... As much as I like the music in Forevermore, I kind of think it doesn't really fit here. Where are Jill and Talk? Oh, Jill is here.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Sheesh, do you need to call me out like that?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Yo, Scrooge!
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. Where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Potions? You're gonna need a drink, man.
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme, and I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
Kind of really loving the same vibes I've gotten from Xenoblade 3 back then. A world that is just in constant war, land dying by events no one really knows why it's happening. And now we just say, fuck it, let's burn the world down to make a new one. It's quite similar, actually. Okay, it's the same song. I'm moving. Sorry. There is beings of side quest.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
How did you like the FF16? I didn't do it. I actually didn't manage to do it.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
I didn't have game time, and I actually couldn't be bothered to actually buy it, and I'm just waiting until it's sometime gonna return.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Was good. That's good to hear. Then I'll be happy to see it return when it hopefully does at some point. I mean, I've already ranted in some earlier stream about it, since now I get to hang out with Torgal all the time. It does sting a little, but then again, what all was there? Was it just the Torgal mount and maybe some weapon skin or something like that?
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
A mountain is close, okay. But yeah, I'm sure...
It won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Embark as soon as I can.
I'm sure it's gonna return at some point. The Final Fantasy XI event did, and... I don't know, was the Final Fantasy 15 event also there a second time already, where you got the car?
He's never this late.
This is another new quest.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Could I have even used the clothing on my character? Were they gender bound? I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Unfortunately, even nowadays, Final Fantasy XIV doesn't get really the time of day from me. Still didn't really start Dawn Trail yet, and You Can Die Then looks pretty sick. Did they also change with the dual die?
Pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
With the new dual die system from Dawn Trail, Minigear kind of did.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Didn't start Dawn Trail either yet. I mean, even if I return to the game, the process of story and leveling kind of never really.
Much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Kind of never really appealed to me. I was more of an endgame content player, as you might remember.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
I mean, even if I did return to the game now, I would probably just want to do Alexander Ultimate next, but thanks to work and having so much less time for games and all, my backlogs just is constantly growing, and I have so many games I still want to play, so yeah, it doesn't really feel right to be grinding away at a game where it isn't really the same satisfaction I get from just grinding an ultimate that I would get from actually working on stuff on my backlog. Just waiting for the PS5. I will get one this Sunday. Then we'll try another new MMO. Oh, which one?
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
And are you getting the pro version or just a regular one?
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Thrones and Liberty. Might have to look up what that is. The name doesn't really ring any bells yet. But is it still an RPG since there are also like different types of MMOs?
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
That does look like a letter.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
What'll we do for supper?
Looks really good and is free to play. PS4 cannot handle the graphics.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
I mean, I just remember how painful it is
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
seeing people play Genshin on PlayStation 4 as well. I don't know which graphic settings they did for the PS4 version that it runs so terribly. Well there, Quentin, long time no see.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Regular PS5 without disk drive.
Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
What are you going to be paying for it? Is it still around 450? I know there was a limited time sale at MediaMarkt where you could save on the taxes a little bit. Did you use like a sale for it? Do 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 do. No obelisk nearby, so we gotta walk.
from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
It's from the husband of your sister. He's buying the PS5 Pro and he's selling you the normal one for almost 300. Check the MMO out, watch some gameplay. It looks really fun. I will. I definitely will, but I'm probably not gonna be able to put even more games up on my list. Especially not as something as big as an MMO. Goblins again.
Why am I not surprised? Not this time. It's over.
I tried to dodge that. Oh, come on, I didn't see that coming. How does the Quidditch go actually? Am I doing a good job as a seeker? Bone necklace. Oh shoot, poor Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the fast travel. You can tell me if you think if the MMO's in or out. I get 2 new controllers and then an extra 1 terabyte hard disk on top. It's a fair. That is not even a fair price. That's a steal, man. Anyone would actually be after that.
There you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Insane Seeker! That sounds amazing. Would be a shame if I would let the team down. Okay, let me buy another potion before I go back to the hideaway. Would whip the floor with Harry, let me tell you. I would
Sun's
even...
setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Lionheart tonic. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Oh, I'm buying. It's just 1,000, let's just buy it.
I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes.
Anything we have to sell? Even just hearing my name compared to Harry is already filling me with... I have 577 sharp bangs? Okay, at least at some point I'm gonna be able to sell them. Not yet though, since we're pretty good on money.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see the lad?
It was so hilarious when my brother did his Slytherin playthrough on Hogwarts Legacy, and we would always get this little intro sales pitch for the Quidditch game. I don't think it was out. It was already out there then, back when we did it, but. Our team is world champion already. So tell me, what is the drip of the team name? What's our team name? I suggest we can have the team name. Do we have a team name?
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
Since I remember when I watched the fourth movie a ton of times, there was team names for Quidditch teams. No, I have the letter. Don't worry. There is none, sadly, okay.
Back to the hideaway, and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Lost supplies and lost letter. By the way, did you get the new Mario Party Gemery?
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter,
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
For the World Cup, you can choose the land you want to play for. Well, yeah, I guess then it's fair. You could just say, oh, well, the Quidditch team of Land X is currently world leader.
There's a commotion in the main hall.
So it would have been more amazing if you could actually also choose a team name.
No, it's not.
Okay, and with that, I think our side quests are done, and we're about ready to continue.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Oh wait, our Mother Dearest is in the capital. I thought we would get to the capital of Rosalede, where the duchy was. But if she's actually there, then holy moly, that is one war we're gonna pull off. Reduces heatwave cooldown by 2.7 seconds. Actually, let me just sell a few fangs. About 100, I guess.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
It's not much money, but...
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
Alright.
Oh god, this is awful. We're all gonna be gone, and then Kupka is probably gonna attack.
Well? So, what'll it be?
Flame Tongue, there it is. Stormcry and Fire Shock. Oh, so you're evolving the blade, the Esper blade. That is actually pretty cool. With Tongue of Flame, spake he the words of destruction. Economically, Book of Bren, 1710.
No scratches, right?
The other gear, we're unfortunately gonna have to rely on the stuff we have so far.
And?
So fighting here is similar to Final Fantasy 15 or even better. I haven't really seen too much from Final Fantasy. I know it's like also action, but I guess it depends. Did you play Devil May Cry 5? Or just... if you just about enjoyed any kind of Devil May Cry, I think you're gonna enjoy this game, since many people here have compared this game to Devil May Cry thanks to the icon abilities and the styles you like switch. I mean, it's not as entirely complicated as Devil May Cry, since I've played Devil May Cry 5 myself. There's not like a whole lots of different combo paths, and you basically just have these different iconic abilities which also have long cooldowns, so you don't really spam them. But yeah, basically people have like compared this to Devil May Cry. Just, I would say, much easier. But just from the story and the whole visuals, this is just absolute peak in my opinion. and it's probably only gonna get better.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Look at this beautiful blade, by the way.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Aligned reports unlocked. Let me actually make you the ultimate sales pitch. Not only does this game look insanely good, has an insane story, and has DMC fighting styles, also many people compare the story to being Game of Thrones-esque because people are constantly dying. I've seen people already getting an axe to the face. There's so much blood and gore. And you also have the opportunity to test the game out in a free demo where you can actually copy your progress to the final game when you actually buy it. And that free demo has like a whole Esper trial where you can trial out Clive in a game section where you have access to 6 iconic abilities so that you can actually fully try out how hard for you it's going to be to shift between the iconic abilities and use all that stuff. Like I've played the demo on the PS5 probably 2 times. When the demo released on PC, I played it 2 more times. It's just that good. Aligned reports. Aligned reports are now available for viewing by speaking to God. The aligned report counter in the hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Curse Breakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valistia.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Back then people have been saying Type 0 is the most gory and brutal Final Fantasy, but this one topped everything so far. Talk to Gav. Wait, was there anything I could do with the aligned reports?
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
You're very, very much welcome. It's actually just that good of a game to actually show you just how insane the visuals have improved with that generation, and I don't know, now you're kind of reminding me how I've always been like the one to recommend you games back then with Warriors Orochi 3, and I don't know, was it also me who recommended you Witcher 3 back in the day?
Me?
I do what others tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
The way I see it.
I owe him. And so I help him look after the ledgers, as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
So, what'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no sure way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny. Let's see it.
Catch your eye?
Use God's aligned reports to not only find new quests around Valistia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. It shows all the side quests. Okay, I guess it's gonna be one of those games, days where unfortunately there's not gonna be much more story content because I'm gonna be busy with these side quests until we wrap things up today. I think so, yes, and Witcher was a banger game, yeah. I mean, we've always kind of had similar game tastes, so...
You're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Try?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Did any of you two, by the way, also already manage to finish Zelda Echoes of Wisdom?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
She's far ahead of you. How did that happen? Though with a game as great as that, I would think you two are fighting for who gets to play it most.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
Oh my god, how many more times do I have to hear that text?
Setting fire
cup, Teddy?
There'll be none left for me.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade? Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
So Quidditch is at fault. Interesting.
Bread and wine.
I was just about to say, did she not see the seal? With how rude she was initially to us? Fast trail for a 70-yard walk.
Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I actually really appreciate that side quests here. Still, there's some of the basic fetch quests, you know, from so many other RPGs, but I've never really felt so far that they're really just wasting my time.
It's now, brother.
Nothing bad, I promise. Not ever again.
Since they've kept them...
Did Master Quinton summon you?
Since they've kept them quite short.
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from us.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Is that in the church? Downstairs. I cannot see anything, it's way too dark. At least on my screen.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Just some wasps, eh? Alright.
Alright. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
So just at the fields there.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Unless there's like some kind of new ginormous killer wasp. It ran so far away it healed. More sharp fangs.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know. Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
That's what I mean, just some talking, just some monster slaying, and then already done. Doesn't take too long.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Sorry. Kind of just looks like it would lead outside. Oh no, it leads to the cellar passage. Let's just teleport back. And there was one more side quest here.
It's true. Burned to the ground. The whole village.
Imperial scum. If there was any justice in this world, they would swing.
Don't worry, we'll take care of that.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Bandits inside our tavern, not on my watch.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this out of the way. I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Alright. That is everything for now. I wanna... Oh, thank you for the follow, Chimichanga. I didn't see it earlier. Shoot, I'm so sorry I didn't notice that earlier. Okay, let's make a save. Does it actually show here the playtime? No, just when you last saved.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our Eikons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an Eikon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh, it's here at Lost Wing. Or somewhere around Lost Wing. Oh, so the capital is up there then, okay.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Also, we're all traveling separately. I thought Jill would at least accompany us. So where are we headed? All the way over there, okay.
That's it. You lose. Sick of Torgal.
Good old lens flare. Oh wow, this is another huge area. Well, we can probably duke it out with a ton of enemies, but let's see if we're gonna be reunited with our companions
Northreach.
first.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
A brothel again? Oh god.
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Stop speaking in riddles, lady.
And what can I do for you?
Okay, also just gear that is worse than what we currently have. I wonder just how long this gear is actually going to carry us. More orchestrion scrolls, whitewater control, and against the wind. And before the storm, 50,000. These things are crazily expensive.
Come back again.
Anyways, it's been almost a good 4 hours. I also need to take my pills again, so let's make a save here and say we'll continue next time. As always, this game is flippin' amazing. Let me go back to window mode so we're not gonna lose the music. And my windows just jumped again. Anyways, this game is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna be very much looking forward to continuing this again. Where's music? The music shouldn't stop when I tap out because it's windowed. Hang on. I guess it's gonna be rip music anyways. Let me just move my windows and then I'm gonna make the outro. Right. As usual, this game is heckin' amazing and I cannot wait to play more, but that's gonna be all for today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I'll just see you next time. Until then.